Good morning. Be Crafty 12 here. I'm coming on this morning because Didedi Crafty Corner. Um, she tagged everyone in a video last night, and she asked us to um, give answers to, I believe it was 22 questions, and so I will start doing that. Number one. First name. My name is Brenda. Um, Number two, my nickname. Um, I don't really have one nowadays, but as a little kid, I had one of my aunts' name. She always used to call me Green Bean, and then it was just Bean after a while. Um, Sorry, I'm not actually doing a profile video, but I've not only been dealing with an ear infection, but now I'm actually sick because it's gotten cold here in North Carolina. So I felt miserable, but this sounded so much fun, and I just had to participate. My birthday is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo Day. Number four is best described where I live. I live in a country town. We have one stoplight. Um, Nearest anything is 20 minutes away, where we could actually do shopping. It's not all the different shopping centers that a lot of people have, but it is a shopping area. They do have a Walmart, and I do believe there's a McDonald's. We don't do a whole lot of fast food, so I know there's several fast food area restaurants out there, but um, it's got our basic needs. Um, Number five, my crafty style. I would have to say I'm a steampunk, grunge. I love dark colors. I love vintage. Um, the I do love I do like when other people do shabby chic and clean and simple and things like that. But for me, if I go to reach for something, it's usually got gears, it's usually black, it's usually gothic, it's usually vintage. I love old maps. We're actually um, we actually bought some maps to pin up in our house. So, I mean, it's just that's my style. I love the maps and gears and all the. I don't know. I guess it's more masculine stuff. Um, anyway, number six, most used craft tool. Um, I would have to say it's got to be uh, if if it's considered a crafting tool, I would have to say it's my paper trimmer. I use it practically every single time I craft. Um, I have a new one. It's the Stampin' Up one. It's got a larger base. I just love it. I don't like how fast the cutting blades seem to wear out, but I craft so much that I have to buy my blades in packs of 50, I think. Um, let's see. Number seven is most wished for crafty tool. Um, I don't really know. I have a Cricut that I barely use. I have a Big Shot which I love. I don't really know a whole lot about crafting tools. I know the Misty. I think that would be awesome because I'm still new to crafting with stamps. And I tend to waste a lot of material because I stamp and I don't get it just the way I want it, and I am so horrible at it. I will throw away 60 sheets of paper and then finally go, you know what? I've had enough. It's done. So yeah, definitely a Misty or um a DIY Misty, which is what I'm looking for. I'm actually looking to do one. Um Favorite craft brand would have to be um Recollections, I think. I buy that more than anything. The Prima and different other brands that I've seen, Graphic 45. I love all of them. Graphic 45 is probably my all-time favorite of everything, but I can't afford to buy their papers all the time, and I gift a lot of my stuff out. So I if I spend a fortune on my papers, then I can't really afford to keep doing that. So, um, let's see. The next thing is my favorite craft, paper crafting of any kind. I mean, I will try everything. I follow a lot of crafting people. This is a crafting channel. I have a non crafting channel as well. But I seriously, I will do anything paper craft. And the more difficult it looks, the more I want to try it. Um, do I have a pet? Actually, I have a dog named Henderson, and we also have a sugar glider, which wasn't ours, but we take care of it quite a bit. So, number 11 was your favorite time to craft. Anytime I actually have the ability to. Things have been more hectic nowadays, so I haven't been crafting as much. Um, I would love to be able to craft, every day, 2 or 3 hours a day, but I can't say that ever happens. We're in the middle of redoing our whole house, and it's been a slow, tiring process. Number 12 is favorite non crafting channel. That would have to be um, Bear Prepper. Uh, she is a she does a lot of home the prepper type stuff, survivalist type stuff. She's a homesteader, so that's why I follow her. I'm not one of them crazy preppers who thinks the end of the world's tomorrow, so you've got to get a million guns and all that kind of stuff. I like homesteading, and this is what it's about. Um, I watch her, and Our Half Acre Homestead is the other channel I watch religiously. Um, Bev is up in Canada. I've been watching her for years, and she's so real, and she tells you exactly what she thinks, and I love that. I just love it about her. So, um, let's see. Favorite TV show? Oh, Lord. Um, Gosh, I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I watch movies. I'm not big on television. Um, I think, some of you are probably going to think I'm crazy, but Roseanne is probably one of my shows that I watch. I watched it as a young adult. I've watched it now. It still applies to me every day. The stuff that they go through, the craziness that is their life. It seems like our life all the time. So it's a very real show. I never seem to turn it off even when I've seen the episode 10 times. So I don't know if it's considered my favorite, because I do that with friends as well. So uh, that's if I'm watching TV. Favorite movie, on the other hand, would have to be, um, gosh, um, Remember the Titans. And let's see, the next one is my favorite color is purple. I love purple. I love it, especially when it's got some sage green intertwined with it. Uh, and it's got to be an eggplant purple is my favorite, but I do love a lot of different shades of purple. Favorite store? Um, hmm, Other than grocery shopping, I would have to say a store I like to go into is probably AC Moore, or Hobby Lobby. Um, Favorite restaurant, hands down, Olive Garden. Um, If my husband would take me to Olive Garden for our anniversary or for my birthday every year for the rest of my life, I would be tickled to death. We don't eat it very often because um, we don't have that kind of money to spend on a meal, and we have five people in our household. Two of them are teenagers, 15 and 14, and we have my mother who we all eat like adults. I eat a smaller portion than everybody, so usually when I go, it's a great deal because I spend less than $15 on my meal, and I usually eat two big meals at least. And most times I can bring home my meal and I've got three meals lined up. So I don't eat a whole lot. So I love their salad and I love their breadsticks. And then I break my meal up into usually three meals, and I'll eat two more meals. Once I get home, I'll have two extra meals for like a lunch the following 2 days. So it's an awesome deal for me, but my family usually eats everything and more the night that we go out. Um, and it's usually over $100 when we go with all five of us. So it's just not something. I mean, I'm sorry, but I would rather buy $100 in groceries than to get pasta for a night. Especially when I know how to make most of the dishes. It's just so nice to go out to a very nice place like that. Um, Once in a while and have somebody else make dinner. Okay, anyway, favorite magazine. I would have to say it's Taste of Home. Uh, it's probably one of the few that I have in my house that I have a multitude of. Um, my favorite author, Stephen King. Uh, I will pick up. I have almost all of his books from start. That was actually the first book I read as a teenager that really just impacted my life. It was Carrie, and my next thing is says my favorite shoes. I like my slippers, and like I don't like bare feet. I don't like walking around in bare feet. I don't like walking around in socks. I've got to have my slippers on, and they have to be comfortable. Favorite time of the year is fall. Leaves are changing. It's just so beautiful outside. You know, the crisp air is coming. The cold is going to be coming. But for me, it's like that is the perfect time of year. It's not super cold and it's not super hot. I am not a heat or cold person. I can't stand the cold because I'm anemic, and severely anemic, and I can't stand the heat because I'm allergic to the sun, and it makes me sick all the time. So I don't spend a lot of time in the actual sun. I sit in the shade and stuff like that. So, um, something most people don't know about me. Wow. I shattered my coccyx, which is your tailbone. I shattered it as a little kid, and I've dealt with a lifetime of pain and medical problems because of it. Um, Another thing that you could probably know about me would be I had uh, surgery for repairing my hernias. I had hernias when I got pregnant with my daughter, and after I had my daughter, I developed hernias, and they didn't fix them until I had my son. And um, so I had a multitude of problems since then because of it. Uh, but I will keep going until God tells me I'm done. And let's see. This is the get to know each other tag, and I just want to send a shout out to everyone. I hope you will make a video. Didey Di says you don't have to put your face in the video if you don't feel like it. Um, just answer the questions. So I don't want to tag anybody because Frankly, I would love to hear from everybody. I would love to get to know everybody in the crafting community and non-crafting community. Um, I appreciate so much everybody on what they teach all the time, the hauls that they do, the reviews that they do. I mean, it's just amazing the amount of sharing that goes on, and people are willing to give you a hand in teaching you how to do something. I mean, that's like all the lost crafts in the world that have they were there so many years ago, and they're almost non-existent now because people weren't sharing them. This is something that's going to last forever because people are so apt in sharing what they learn and teaching other people. I just love that about our community. I love the fact that, we all get together and we're like, here, learn this. I'll teach you how to do this. Or, when someone says, hey, can you do a tutorial? They're like right on it. Um, I don't like all the drama that goes on, so I'm sorry, but if you're one of the people that are causing the drama on the channels, if I go to your video and it starts out with drama, 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 you will be unsubscribed to because I just don't deal with it. I have too many things going on in my life. I just can't keep up with somebody else's drama, especially drama from Facebook or YouTube. People, we're all real people, and everybody's got their opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I was told if you don't have a good opinion about somebody, um, you just move past it. You don't need to make a comment, or you don't need to unlike or dislike somebody's video because it's not to your liking. If you don't like their video, exit out of the screen and go to the next video. Um, if you like the video, tell them that you like the video. I know it's hard, especially when you have people that you're always telling comments to. You're always, showing them your support, and you never even get a, hey, thanks for stopping by. But you got to realize those people are really busy as well. They probably have 10,000 subscribers that, they can't answer every single person. But if you watch their videos, a lot of times they're saying, hey, I want to thank everybody that comes and stops by. I know I don't give you a thank you when individually, but they do manage to send a shout out and thanks. All right, guys. I thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I thank you so much for my subscribers. Even if you're not a subscriber and you just happen upon my video, I just thank you for stopping by. You take care. You have a wonderful day. And always remember to be crafty.